Hey folks, so in this video, what I want to do is show you kind of a graphical simulation of how DFS is moving through a graph. So I have here basically this website, which is basically has all sorts of visualizations of different algorithms. The one we're looking at right now is obviously for depth first search. I'll put kind of in the slides and in the, it'll be in the slides and in the Blackboard, a link to where you can find this and go check this out. This may be something you want to play with later on. The goal here somehow is going to be to get some intuition for how an algorithm, a DFS algorithm, moves through a graph. So let's take a look. So I have basically this sample graph already given for me, right? So I have this graph of like 7 different nodes or 8 different nodes. I have some connections in there, right? And this is kind of just randomly set up by this website. And so what I've done is I've set up it to be a small graph and then an undirected graph, right? It's undirected because that's the material we're looking at. And so what we have here, right, is basically the option to start running a DFS from any point in the graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start running one from 0, and we're going to watch how it goes to the graph. Now, as it moves to the graph, the way it's going to pick what node to investigate next, right, when it's looking at a particular one, is going to be based on their kind of the ordering, right? So the lowest number is first. So it should be, right, that we basically start at node 0, and then we go, for example, to node 1. It's like we're reaching forward into the graph, and then from node 1, we should reach over to node 2, right? And we'll basically try to follow along, right, as it runs this DFS algorithm. So let's try this out. Here I'm going to start with node 0. So I'm going to go ahead and click run, and we'll see how this moves to the graph. It should, in theory, right, start at 0 and then start by going to node 1, right? So initially, I start at 0, so I'm at 0. Then I go down to node 1. Look on the left-hand side, you can see the calls that are going, right? So the call from DFS of 0 went to DFS of 1, right, which is now going to DFS of 5, right? Notice they're all kind of nested because they're all kind of, coming from kind of one starting place, right? We're going deeper and deeper into the graph, right? So we went to 2, we're going to 6, we should go to 7 after that, right? 7 would like to go to 5, but it can't here because 5 is already visited. Then it goes to 3. And see, what we're going to see now in a second is basically it backtracking, right? So it went all the way through here, right? So we went basically from 0, right, all the way through this path, all the way around here, right, curved around, just following it, going by lowest number. But now, right, we got into a corner, there was nothing left to do, so now we're backtracking. So notice we're basically moving back, right? And eventually, right, we'll have to go back to 0. And notice when we go back to 0, well, then we can finally make a brand new call, which now we're going to the 4th node, right? So now we go back. And you can see that over here in this diagram, right? So you can see that we kind of took this linear route going from 0, 5, 2, 6, 7, 3, right? Took that linear route kind of just moving around that entire graph. And then at the very end, right, we hit a dead end, right? We had to backtrack. And it was once we did the backtracking that we had to go back eventually all the way to 0, right? And then from 0, I exhausted the call to 1. So I need to make a call to 4, right? And so I got kind of new stuff that was revealed to me. So let's try getting another graph and see if we can get another result like this. So this one will not be interesting. This is not interesting, not interesting. It'll be more interesting. All right, let's try this one. So we're going to run DFS again, right, starting at 0. So I start at 0, right? And then from 0, I have to go to 4. I don't have any choices. Now I should go to 2. So I'm at 2, right? Again, you can notice the calls on the left-hand side are spanning out. Go to 1, right? 1's the lowest number. Then I should go to 2, 3. Yeah. Go to 3, right? Now I have to unwind, right? Because I got to a dead end, so I go back to 1, right? The blue is basically showing you what are the calls on the call stack, right? So round to 1, 1 goes to 6, 6 can't go to 2, it can't go to 4, those have already been seen, goes to 5. So it checks out 5, 5 itself isn't a dead end, but it only goes to things that I've already seen, so I got to backtrack, go to 6, I go to 6, go to 7, mark it, dead end, right? And now I unwind, right? Now I kind of just go back through that path I took to get here. And again, you can see on the left-hand side, basically there's a trace of this called this, right? And whenever we get to a dead end, right, where there's either no connections or everything's already marked, that's when we backtrack, right? We basically pop something off the stack, go back to the previous position, and keep on exploring from that point in the graph. All right, so that's kind of a quick demo for you guys. You can play with this on your own if you want, right? You can obviously manipulate the settings up top, right? You can get new graphs by clicking new graph. You can start it from different nodes. You can also kind of change the speed that it runs at, right? Or step through it and all sorts of things, right? So this kind of helps you a little bit for building intuition on how you move through a graph.